I'm now live on YouTube. I'm now live. Well, I thought I was. Does that make sense to everyone? Type 1 in the chat if you're looking for longs. Type 2 in the chat if you're looking for shorts. What's everyone saying today? 2 shorts? Right. What's up? What's up? What's up, the team? How you doing, man? How you doing today, lot of ones? Umar, I'm now live on YouTube, by the way. Nassim, what do you want today? Let me just add everyone in Discord. I'm doing well, buddy. I took a nice trade in London on gold. I'm very skeptical to trade gold during London, though. That's the thing. So today I'm looking for us to come down into this equilibrium of the 4-hour Fair Value Gap, or I'm looking for price to come down to this low, right? Come down to this low, create SMT, then I'll analyze the lower time frame, see how close 10 a.m. is, and we can trade it higher. In this market, still bearish. Yeah, I agree. Oh, what's up, Oscar? What are you looking at today, Oscar? We got news at 9:45, but I'm already in a trade, shorted at 24,356. Nice, man. Just be careful. We've got news at 9:45. 9:45. We do have news. Honestly, don't really like much at the moment. As you said, I need to get that low. So yeah, if longs are the play, then I would want obviously open to come down, SMT. Even if we tag 50% of this equilibrium, and then go and target these failure swings. If longs are the play, if shorts are the play, then I want to see open come up. That will be my kind of logic. Gold. I think gold looks like it might be wanting to go here. Maybe. I'm liking shorts. I think that the problem is when we're all looking at the same charts and we can all frame different biases and whatnot, it's probably a good time to remain a bit more patient. But I was watching this, Oscar. Look at this. This is on CL and RB. So I want longs, right? So we've got this SMT here on the daily, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we've got this previous 4-hour SMT, but obviously we've got this huge, we've got this huge SIBI here. Alright. So from there, I want to go down to the 1 hour. Obviously we had this SMT, candle 2 closure, blah, 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 blah. And then we had this play out, but it wasn't inside kill zone. And obviously you'd be trading back inside of this. Similar to today. It's very similar to today, what could happen if we go lower. So it'll be interesting for sure. And then gold, I don't even have a clue. If gold, I'm looking at more silver here. I'm peeping silver a bit more. I just don't trust the longs on gold yet. Bro, look at gold 1 minute. Yeah, I know, I saw it. Yeah, nice to see him. Nice work, man. Nice work. That's huge. Yeah, but I mean, very bizarre. London's been a lot better than New York recently. But my plan is simply just remain a bit more cautious today. I like shorts on indices more than anything. Oh wait, you can't do this. I do like shorts, especially with ES and YM tagging into a daily fair value gap. The problem for me is there's no SMT and there's no structure. As in, like, we've got this 4 hour BISI which could easily support price. That's the problem for me. No way, Nassim. Nassim, how do you trade? You're a scalper. But, am I going to get copyright? What happens if I get copyright on YouTube? Yo, what's up, Gabriel? I just saw your analysis. I kind of want the same thing where we're going to wait for open. Bro, hit stop loss on YouTube. I don't really. Why can't, I just want to play my music though. Gabriel, so you want lower than higher? I think if we get the lower, Gabriel, into this equilibrium with the 4 hour gap, sweep this low, create SMT, and I'll back that. And then you can trade up higher. I just really want to see where open manipulates. And obviously news as well. It appears I can't find my headphones. Shit. Where? Yo, what's up, MS? Bro, hit stalls on YouTube. Where the fuck are my headphones? Ah. Got them. Alright. We're sorted now. Seeing as I'm going to keep getting copyrighted and I can't trade about music. What's up, El Capo? Is anyone here got an iPad, by the way? I'm thinking of buying an iPad. Are they worth it? I've been thinking about it for time now. Right, I think I have two different strategies for gold and... Oh, I see. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, to me at the moment, it just looks like we're drawing towards this low. So if I would just draw this low out on all assets, that's to me looks like where price wants to go. In terms of oil is in a similar situation where we're about to trade into this 4 hour. We're trading into this 4 hour gap. Even though I want longs, there's not a lot I can do. Gabriel, look at this, by the way. Have you seen this? What I've realised, Gabriel, is all the forever model order blocks occur in the candle too. So you can basically merge both together. As you can see, it's crazy. Like, the more I've seen it. But like today I woke up late, so I had to trade the continuation on gold. Nah, I'll be fine. And the problem is that on my apexes, so luckily I've got some alpha accounts as well, but on my apexes I can't trade gold yet. Does my absolute head in. Right, everyone like up the live, by the way. Let's see how many likes we can get it to today. I think we're about to if we inverse this, then the framework for longs has disappeared. So from there, we need to react to what price is doing. Your SMT at the 4-hour candle high, so that's up here, like this. Right, we've got this SMT. This fucker. Let's see if it draws to this low. So YM's just taken that low, by the way. So now we've got SMT like this, right? So YM has just taken that low. YM is about to go for this 4-hour equilibrium of the range. Check favor. Give me feedback, bro. I'll do it after the stream. If you DM me and remind me, I'll do it after the stream. You shorting? I'm waiting for open. I've not really made up my mind yet. It's kind of, to me, like, we've got the S&T now at the lows. So now we can easily look for higher. But I still need to see where we manipulate. I can't just go in all guns blazing, sadly. I personally don't like these close S&Ts. What do you mean, like this? What do you mean? Like that? Why am I starting to retrace really deep? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. Just watch the equilibrium of this. In theory, we want to see this low. If longs are the play, I'd want to see this be protected. Because otherwise this is just going to become a draw. This is just going to get taken. We're going to come into this gap and we're going to test the equilibrium. Yeah, I get you. So at the moment we have got that. How come you marked the FUG like that? This is a 4-hour fair value gap, Gabriel. So this is, a fair value gap's got 3 parts, the beginning, the middle, the end. Each part can act as support or resistance in whatever fair value gap you're looking at. So price also can draw to equilibrium of the fair value gap, especially if it's a big one like this. I still think this is just, I think we could take those lows. Is this just going to be a retracement to continue going lower? I would be more confident in shorts. If we can start, we need to start invalidating this fair value gap, and then we can target these lows down here. I think if we take London low before 9:30, then it's short. Yeah, I know we took the low. This is SMT. Yesterday during the PM session, did you take the trade you call? What trade was it? I didn't take anything in PM session yesterday, Umar. If I take anything, it'll most likely say, like on the screen that I'm in it, or it'll show it. But it's very rare I take anything in PM. I just normally watch. Most of my trades in New York AM and then a couple London. If I'm around. I'm not gonna lie, yesterday I bugged out though. I thought that, because there was no open yesterday. Well, there was obviously a 9:30 open, but it didn't do shit. So I thought the clocks had gone back to normal. It's what I've got here, yes. But I'm just basically trying to refine the way I trade normally. And trying to see if I can get a higher win rate. And see if I can get a better thing. Because a lot of the times the way I trade is that I'll get left you know, like you could say here, get left where that red line is, and I'll miss the entry and I'll just watch the move play without me. So, judging by this SMT, if this holds, this will show me that Nasdaq is the stronger one. So you would want a long Nasdaq back up here. All right, Gabriel, it's sort of setting up like you would like it now, though, right? Even if we inverse this 15 here. See, it's also a 4-hour SMT. So if we did inverse this 15, you could be extra conservative here and then look for this. But we have to wait and see what open does. It's all well and good me saying what I want. You still have to wait for open. So for now, I'll sit on the 1 hour and see. I'd really love for this candle just to flip. Like just to go back. Did CL do anything? No. I would not be surprised now if CL either just consolidated around or found support in this 4-hour gap. Because this 4-hour gap is fucking huge. Like, look at that. I'm not trying to long the weaker asset into that. I'm sorry. Does that make sense to everyone? Remember, I do have an Alpha Zero giveaway going on at the moment. I think it's 10% off you get if you use the code to enter. I've currently had 0 entries. So that technically means that if you entered, you can have 5 0 accounts now. So if you entered twice, you'd be guaranteed at least 2. It's kind of crazy. And this is only going to go on until the end of the stream. So it's only in here. I do not mind this as well at all. If we can get this a bit of an expansion here. Yeah, this is NQ. This is NQ. Surely you can all see the ticker. The zeros are decent, right? But the zeros, you have to be careful. There is consistency rules in the funded stage. But they're the only ones that Alpha does which don't have an activation fee and you can pass in 1 day. And also you can have 5, which I've only just brought out. Let me just Does that make sense? I'm trading with CFD props, but I'm struggling with calculating contracts. How do you spot SMT? Go and watch my YouTube video. I'm not going to go down the whole CFD thing, Umar. Sorry. If I was you, I used to use something called... what was it called? Baby pips? You can use that, I believe, to work out my lot size. I think it was baby pips. Bear in mind, this is like 2 years ago. Right, we're waiting for open. What's up, EO? Yes, but see, the thing is, some people can't go to futures because of where they live. So like some countries don't even accept futures. What's up? I'm good, man. How are you doing? EO, have you taken anything this week? Look, can you give us an example of an order block? Yeah. So I use order blocks in two different ways. Okay, well, you can view order blocks in two different ways. There's either the series or there's the singular, right? So if I'll stick on the 1 hour just so I don't get that indicator on. So in my scenario, right, I would view an order block as the candle that sweeps the short-term low in a bullish example. So if I'm bullish and looking for a bullish order block, right, then I need to basically see a bearish down close, right? I need to see it sweep some liquidity, and I need to see it close bearish, right? Then, only then, once we get a candle closure through it, we can look to take an entry. Obviously, I wait for the limit, so I would have missed this, right? And then you look to ride it higher, right? So that's one way of viewing order blocks. Oh shit, what have I just done? Right, that's one way. A different way is this, using the series. So unlike where you use one candle, like this one here, in this one you use a series of candles. So, for example, if I don't know, this is technically a whole order block. Liquidity sweep, right? For me, my order block would be here, all the way down here. But this is one of the times where you would need a candle closure all the way down here, and then you can go short. And that's what will overlap with the, with the series and with my one as well. So it's completely different. Order block, in order for it to be an order block, 9 times out of 10, you need a liquidity sweep. You need some form of liquidity swept and some displacement. So like here, for example, we've got this SMT at the low. So if we candle closed, I would say either up here, right? Then we can look to go long. All right, this is just an example. So stuff like that. So you can substitute liquidity sweeps with SMT. SMT, as long as the same correlated asset sweeps it, like you can see here. All right. But yeah, hopefully that helps. No worries, man. I think I go over it more on my YouTube. I'm not too sure. How long did it take to be profitable? A long fucking time. Nothing. What's up, Don? Nothing yesterday. Didn't even watch it. Yesterday was dookie. To be fair, Gabriel took someone in the private group. Took RT. Was it RTY Gabriel? No, it was YM longs. Off the M5. You got to stop break even on that, didn't you, Gabriel? If I remember seeing your channel correctly. Yeah, YM, yeah. No? Oh, up 1%. Did you leave runners? Thank you for the follow, guys. No, but after I saw a trouble, yeah, that makes sense. So that's one of those things where you can't just go for a strict 2R, right? Let's see what we get. I want to see if we hold this SMT in place here open. I want to see where open will take us. What can you say about trading section? Should someone see? What do you mean section? What do you mean? Yeah, that makes sense, Gabriel. But that comes with more experience being able to do that, of course. You've now got this SMT here. RB. Fighting to take that high. What's up, man? What I'm curious to see here is, what are we going to do at this 1 hour candle close? Are we going to invalidate this 1 hour fair value gap, which you're looking like? That's what I'm paying attention to at the moment. Yeah, I took gold. Slowly but surely. What's up? What's up? How you doing, man? What's up, Mohammed? How is everyone doing today? I've been trading in London a lot more recently, I'm not going to lie. It's been quite enjoyable. It's been so much easier to navigate compared to New York. So like this here, right? If I show you this, what does this start to look like at the moment? If we obviously get displacement here, this would be the start of the market maker buy model, right? So that's what you're basically looking for here. Is this going to be the start of the market maker buy model? Yeah, I did trade gold. Did you? Yeah, I have, yes. Right there. Nasdaq's the strongest one. Are you trading? No. I've got it here. I'm just using it as, what's the word? I'm trying to see if I can refine the way I normally trade. 9 times out of 10, the way I trade, it forms in the candle too, right? But recently I've been missing entries. Double SMT on NQ. What do you mean double SMT? Yeah, what's up, Don? 10 a.m. candle for buys would... Yeah, I agree. If we can get a 10 a.m., like look at this, right? If we can get a 10 a.m. open low, high close, right? Like at least I would want it to close back inside of 2 a.m. candle. You think that's going to hold? I mean, anything can happen. I need to see what open manipulates. See what open manipulates and go from there. But I do like it. I do like it. Yeah, exactly. EO. It's kind of one of them if-then scenarios. If open doesn't really do a lot, well, you have to remember we've got news as well. So you have to be very careful trading before there's high impact news today. So you've got this order block here, breaker here, but like I said, I've seen open do some absolute fuckery before. 9:45, red folder. It's not any of the big three. It's not CPI, it's not FOMC, it's not NFP. If it was the big three, I would be fucking passing some evals or attempting to. Do you know the last 3 attempts I've done with passing evals of news, it's failed. Like, tell me that's not rigged. I'm getting scammed. I'm actually getting scammed. What the fuck do you mean, how much profit? What? HO's fucking doing a boner candle. If we can violate that order block and get a CSD before 10 a.m. open, we'll have to send, yeah. But yeah, I would want, this is what I'm kind of framing, right? I would want this. If 10 a.m. is going to be the expansion to go higher and it's going to be a long, right? Then I would want us to close back inside of 2 a.m. Simple as, right? If then scenario. Okay? But if anyone's on my weekly roadmap, right, you'd see that I said, because we've got news at 9:45, I'm probably just going to wait until 10. I've got no problem waiting another 15 minutes. What's up, Cabs? So either open comes lower or it goes higher. We've got around 3 minutes. What's up, Zach? So let's fucking see what we get. Are you going to take shorts, Cabs? I'm not going to lie, I'm just going to fucking play my music. What the fuck are YouTube going to do, realistically? Alexa, play. Generally think, Kay, you might be, like, I can't even say it because I'll get reported. Yeah, man, honestly. Like, what is that about? This guy's definitely missing something, if you know what I mean. What the hell? Yeah, nice, Cabs. Let's see what we get. Let's see what Open does. I didn't say it, Nick. I didn't say that. Can I touch you? I'd rather you didn't. Right, here's Open. Right, this is Open. Higher. Fucking hell. I'm not gonna lie, Kay. If this was if I don't even know what I'd give people the time of the day. How many times? Just watch this. Obviously, there's been no candle closure. Yeah, what's up? bit of a dead Open. Gold. You wanna trickle a bit lower? Problem is, I can't even trade all my accounts on gold because of Apex. Pretty crappy Open. But of course, like we've got, if I mark this, no, this black line here is our high impact news. I'm very curious to see if we're going to get this 1 hour order block put in. You see what I'm thinking? I'd probably take it off the breaker. Like that. Depending on this candle closure. We have to see the candle closure. Yeah, exactly, Mohammed. Can't do anything until I get a candle closure. And I'll just chuck on a mini. But there's a problem, right? What's the problem I said? We've got news. News is at 9:45, which is high impact news. So, I mean, of course, this is all up to you. Whatever I take, you don't have to take. Like, to me, you could do one or two things. You either take it, right, on an eval, because there is the high impact news, or you sit on the sidelines and wait. Right? This is the 5 minute. To another place. So I'm looking at this as the breaker. This would be our breaker block. But if you want to take this before news, then be my guest. Look, if we get a POI tag and SMT's pre-market and 930 runs to give you an entry model, are you taking it or are you waiting for the manipulation? So you're saying that 930 is the continuation and that's what drives you to the TP? If that happens, if price already goes to R without giving me anything, then I cancel. And I wait. I have to wait for more now. I have to wait for more confluences. I think you could, if it's pre-market, you can take it. SMT's pre-market at 930 runs and gives you... Yeah, I would take that. I would take that. But you just want to be a bit more cautious about the fuckery of 930. I would take that, though. You don't need the manipulation. Yeah, I would take that. Take this. You could take this as a starter, and then you can add here or whatever. But it's just the news. The time is the problem for me right now. The time's not aligning with what I want to see. There's that inverse there as well, by the way. If you get a candle closure over that, that becomes our inverse. So there's still no candle closure. Well, it actually has been. Fuck that. We can watch it though. Is anyone taking this? I just can't. It's the news problem that I've got at the moment. I want to see what the news does. So you see, like, imagine you're in a trade right now. Say you're in this long, I don't know, and you've got news coming out. You would be absolutely bricking it because it's high impact news. You're not even at break even. You've just taken a loss before the day's even started. But Gabriel, you can equally see why you could wait. You can wait for... What's this? You need to see a candle too. You know? Pros and cons to each. But regardless, the time doesn't align. What's the difference between an OB and a breaker block? They're very similar. 9 times out of 10, if you use the order blockers in the series of candles that swept liquidity, the breaker block will also be the same. 9 times out of 10. Yeah, I like that. I like that, especially if we can if we can close back inside this, Gabriel, inside 2 a.m. Then it'll be a 6 a.m. reversal. But we'd obviously need to see quite a bit to price to get going. So we wait. I probably could have started this later, but hey ho. Just wait. Just stay patient. Have we created a 2-stage? No. There's no... I was seeing if there's any SMT here. There's none. Fuck that. I mean, if you're bearish on oil, you can look to trade it back into the range. Gold wants to play down to these lows. What do you think about risking different depending? I don't agree with risking differently on depending on the setup. I think every setup you take, you should be comfortable taking it with your risk. I think the only time it varies for me is if obviously it's evals, because evals I risk more, and I also think depending on what the day is, as in typically for my strategy, what's up Peter? Typically for my strategy, Mondays and Fridays can be a lot lower probability. So even if I take the A plus setup, it can still be a lot lower probability just because of the day of the week. But I think every setup you take, you should be happy with taking, regardless of how many trades you take. Like I could probably take. I just made a YouTube video on how I journal, and I barely take it. I probably take on average 2 to 3 trades a week. Just trading New York, that is. I'm not talking about my London ones. Right, so now my logic is that we may want to draw down to here. Honestly, if we run out of this SMT. EO, have you taken anything? We're going to run out of this SMT. And if we run out of that SMT, then this is going to be a barrel of laughs, this is. But to me, it just looks like we're building liquidity here. Even though like we're inside of a daily SIBI on YM and ES, I just don't trust these highs. Oh, bollocks. 30-minute. SMT at the highs here. The 30-minute's been so underrated recently. There was SMT with YM failing to suit that high. And there was an order block. I don't think it would have given a tag. Yeah, no tag. Is that what you're on about, EO? Nice work, Ben. Yeah, 5 minutes until PM. Peter, what do you think today? Were you waiting for that, EO? Shit, man. We're fucking going for that 50%. Fuck. Oh, I see. Asia lows on gold don't look bad. Fucking hell. Fucking get in my basket. Need some move higher. I'm gonna set an alert there. Even though I can't trade this shit on my apexes. Alright, there's the 50% I wanted. No SMT though. If price finds support here, it'll be good for the 4-hour candle close. We'd want to see like a huge wick now. That would be amazing. If we really were bullish, we'd get that now. Off this equilibrium of the 50%. So if we don't get that, then the plan of action will be drop down to the 30-minute, utilize this SMT at the high and this candle too, and then we'll look to trade a continuation. That's my plan. There's no SMT now. Just want to see if we do find any support here, because that's where it can get a bit interesting. Out of all the ICT traders on TikTok, you're cold. Thank you. Yeah, but you see, the reason I worked this out actually, the reason why there's, like, I'm grateful for everyone that's in it because I'm live on YouTube and TikTok, but the reason why is because I'm not in a position every day because I don't scalp. So that everyone is like, obviously everyone loves seeing the P&L and shit. I just don't have the fucking patience. Like, it's actually not even the patience. I just can't be asked to be on the 1 minute. It does my absolute head in. What's Bitcoin doing? Let me check. I took a Bitcoin swing last night. Took a Bitcoin swing last night and reduced, and I got out of it, right? I got out of it early because we closed over an inverse fair value gap, and now we're going down lower. Typical, right? Right, we got news in a minute, less than a minute now. This guy in chat is crazy. I'm gonna tickle your feet. What the hell? There's 9:45 news on Forex Factory. Right, as expected, probably not doing shit. My plan is now. This is where it can get a bit tricky because price. Let me remove this. Shit. Price is tagged into 50%, right? So here it can get a bit new because we want to see how price moves around here, especially. Is price going to inverse this, right? And then we can look to do this manipulation distribution, or is price just going to tag into this and then want to trade lower? That's my plan of action. The news was shit. EO, you want shorts, right? I assume. I can't trade oil or gold right now. I literally can't do anything. Like, this is oil, and the setup's already happened. Gold, I would need some kind of move up. Alright, there's the 5 minute. What is it? 3 minute gap tag. I want to see how we act around here. Yo, it might be an M3 short. I want to see. This is what I'm looking at now. So you've got this 4-hour candle here. This is 2 a.m. right? So in the next 15 minutes, less than 15 minutes, is price going to close back into the range of the 2 a.m. right? Or is price going to respect this fair value gap, right? And this breaker block, and then carry on bleeding off? I can do either or. Regardless, what I need to do to get into a trade for either way is wait until 10. 1 for the 30-minute candle closure, and 2 to see how 10 a.m. opens and where we, if we close back inside 2 a.m. That's my game plan. Does that make sense there, Ron? Kind of then doing these if-then scenarios. Like, if price does this, then I will react by doing this. You know? And especially if price closes back inside of this 9 a.m. low. The problem is there's no SMT on the to long, right? You're personally short at a 3 minute. I would wait. I'm waiting to short. If shorts are to play, I want to wait. and I'll just target the back end of this fair value gap and back to the weekly open. I just can't see that. I don't know. I hate. The problem is with the longs at the moment is that there's no SMT. The lack of SMT is what's making me not enjoy it. Yeah, for real. There's 15-minute SMT for shorts you could enter in 1 minute. So basically, what can you see now? What do you see? You see the price is respecting this 3 minute, right? So, in turn, what does that mean I'll do? That means you could actually look to take a continuation short, right? Below here. But my problem still stands. I still need the 10 a.m. Yeah. I just want to check Trump's not active again. If this guy's waffling away... Don't tell me he's live right now. Hold on. Oh man, why is there so many ads? Trump is live. Fuck this, man. He's actually live right now. Fuck's sake, look. Wait. Search up Live Mint on YouTube. Fuck. Ah man, this is shit now. Well, I'm not touching oil. Fuck. So, logically, it looks like we're just going to continue going lower. Okay. 10 a.m. is going to open very bearish. 6 a.m. is going to close very bearish. I want to see. I still don't trust this is the whole sell-off, right? So what I want to see now is price close at 10 a.m. and then I want to see us retrace, form the wick, so form the open high of the next 30 minute, and then we'll do a low close. Capiche? Does that make sense to everyone? Dude, you're like 12. Get off the platform. Let me peep this guy's profile. What the hell? Shit, man. What was that? Bitcoin? Oh fuck. Bitcoin's selling off like fuck. Holy shit. Gabriel, I got out of my fucking thing earlier. Oh, fuck. This is Bitcoin on the left. Fuck. Well, this is going to be fun. Oh, bollocks. That was so much weak. So we've tagged into Equilibrium all assets now. So how you want to play this is completely up to you. What I want to do is, we've got SMT inside of a 30-minute fair value gap, right? This is our 30-minute fair value gap, right? Let me move this to the side. So from the 30-minute, where do we go? We go to the 3-minute. I just want to check the 1 hour is not going to do anything. Nasty. No. So from the 30-minute, we go to the 3-minute, right? So I want to wait now, and I want to see how price opens. I want to see us come higher than lower. It's that simple. Hold on. Am I being dumb? What am I make? Oh shit! I didn't see that. We've inversed this new week opening gap as well, but it's still no SMT. So we've got that as well. It's TTFM. Let's see what 10 AM does. You can use new week opening gap. I believe that's a new week opening gap anyway. On my bugging. Yeah, it's a new week opening gap. So you can use new week opening gaps. Hold on, it's not a new week opening gap? No, it is. Yeah, so you can use them as inverses as well. There's still imbalances in the market the same way we would on a fair value gap. So you could technically be saying, okay, well, I want to see us find support, but the problem still stands. If I want a long, I've got no SMT too long. There's nothing here. What the hell? I'm basically seeing if we come up there in gold. I swear down, man. Gabriel, what do you think? What would you like to see? I'm just being mindful of what this is here. This inverse, new week opening gap, and a 4-hour gap. Yeah, but we're not, like, if you want a 10 AM open low, high, close, you've got no SMT. I don't know, I've tuned off of Big Boy Trump now. What, previous 4-hour candle? Wait, no, I'm bugging out. Previous 1-hour candle, you mean? Do you want us to close and when we come down and sweep it? He's answering questions on Iran. Pretty flat day so far. Yeah, no, it's worse even taking the arrow just out of nowhere. It's not gonna be another day of fucking figgy, is it? Dookie day. Fucking hell, this is so shit. Maybe leave fair value gap on YM at 10 AM. Yeah, so you want lower. I'm so conflicted. RB's waking up though. Yeah. I'm just waiting for any kind of signature and price. As in, I need fair value gap, I need an external, and I need SMT. So I want this 30-minute candle closure. Lover, no, I can't. I can't see your messages, no. It's alright, I just saw that. There's not a lot I can do here. I'm just waiting for 10 a.m. Yeah, that's crazy, actually. No one's even entered this Alpha Zero giveaway yet. No. Not in the higher time frame, no. These are all correlated lows at the moment. Right, 10 a.m. So that was a pretty shit candle closure. So what are we gonna have here? Right. My logic is, how did that 4-hour candle close? Fuck. Beautiful PA. We respected that equilibrium very well. This is vile. This is actually vile. I'm watching this at the moment. Wait, let me do this. I'm watching this. This is on the 3-minute. Because we swept out this low here. The only thing I'm not a fan of is the lack of SMT. The lack of SMT is normally a clear sign. What the fuck? Gold? Gold's tagged into that 30-minute. A lack of SMT is normally not a very good sign. If we want a reversal, then we'd want to see SMT, ideally. I just can't believe there's no fucking SMT at all. Like, there's only SMT at the highs. I want to see if we get below this level here at 24,146. That's what I'm paying attention to at the moment. Fuck. Can't even fucking do shit, man. No, I've literally only got SMT for cells. Fucking dog shit, man. SMT inside this 30-minute now on gold. Shit. I just really don't like this. If you want a long, you don't want to see that. No, sorry. If you want to sell, you don't want to see that. I mean, because this is shit. No SMT though. Like literally, the only thing that is forcing my hand is the settles to with the SMT, because that's it. There's actually physically no SMT I've got to long, where all the lows are correlated. Like this is actually fucking shit. Dow does look fucking beautiful though. If she wants to come back, I may investigate her. I'm waiting for 15 minutes USD on NQ and an inversion of 15. Yeah, nice man. I'm just waiting to see what Price wants to do. I'm waiting for it to show its hand a bit more clearly here. Like RB is the only thing that's showing its hand clearly to me at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. And that's worrying. Got a short. Gabriel, are you seeing this? On an RB or even oil. Oil would be down here. SMT on M1. I need higher time from SMT, not M1. We've created a 5-minute inversion. Fuck. What the fuck is this shit? Holy fuck. I'm waiting at the moment. Wait, just wait. What did you take, Nathan? I just don't. We need some SMT, man. What the fuck? Nice, man. not higher time from SMT. I need higher time from SMT. No SMT there either. Yeah, one of my favorite on the TV. We ain't got the work to know. I turn up the radio. So my plan is there's no SMT on the higher time frames, right? All these lows are correlated. So you need to be extremely careful with what you take here. And we're currently about to inverse. This to me looks like we could be the draw today. Possibly, anyway. Yeah, my favorite TV. Favorite. For example, I did not have 4 hours SMT, but the 15 minute I have SMT in the... Yeah, no, so that would be... I would do that as second stage SMT. I will still need the high time from SMT. That second stage SMT will just be refined down to where I think the protected low or high will be. Here we go. Retrace for me, darling. Alright, gold. You fucking saucy little bugger. Boom. And you think about the day when I sat down. 5 minute candle closure. I'm still waiting. Tune. Honestly, if we have a sweep, this would be ideal here. If we get this. Bruv, why do I keep getting restricted on here? What have I done? I keep getting restricted, that's why. I would take this. If we get... I want to see a candle closure through this. And I don't want this fucker to leave. I don't like any of this, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not keen on any of this. That's my problem I'm having at the moment. I don't mind this on oil. That's what I'm looking at on oil. It's not shocking. Yeah, so we failed to get this candle closure. There's nothing in terms of me to do for NQES yet. No SMT for longs, so you would have to short today. Yeah, like this it would be. I'm just checking this quickly. I can see that. I'm muted. Yeah, we do have SMT now. Correct. We've got SMT at the highs. As it stands, that is. Yeah, I know. It's teasing you, that's why. It's teasing you. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like a lot of this, what I'm witnessing here. really do not at all. It just looks shit. It actually looks shit. I don't know how all of you are wanting to take this. Like, you would need this candle closure through, what level's that? 24,211. Still, you haven't got anything. I can't short ES, there's nothing to short. There's physically nothing for me to short. I would need a candle closure below this level here, even if I wanted to consider a short. It's fucking shit. It's actually shit day. Again. I don't know how all of you fucking trade this bullcrap. I'm just watching this. It's actually shit what I'm watching. Haven't taken jack shit yet. Yeah, for real, Archie. And now this fucker wants to dump. Are you joking? Why would I short ES if NQ's weaker? Like, I don't really feel too confident in this. If we get the candle closure, it's just showing me loads of it's so indecisive at the moment. Right, so this is now your candle closure. Okay, so this is a 30-minute SMT inside of a 30-minute fair value gap. But I'm not a huge fan of this. But by all means, do whatever you want. NQ's doo-doo nowadays. Like, this is so fucking weird, this PA. I'm sorry. Like that. I do not like any of this. That is my opinion on today. I don't like it. I'm not taking anything. I refuse. In conditions like this, fuck that. Like, this is terrible price action. Like, just look at how we're moving. Like, what the fuck? I'm not in this. I wouldn't fucking touch it. The only thing that looks possible is CL, but even then, I'm not a huge fan of CL. Haven't traded it in a long time. This is CL on the left right now, guys. So for CL, you would want to see this. I honestly just can't get behind anything at the moment. Like, this is not the type of structure I want to see a reversal from. I just need some. Gabriel, is there any SMT with RTY? I'll consider that today. Oh shit! I'll take that. Gabriel, look at RTY. Oh yeah, that's sick. I like that. $15-minute inverse. Did we candle close it? Yeah, we did. I'll take a stab. I like RTY. I'd do that. I literally missed it. Right, I'm gonna take a stab at this. So what I've done here is this is a starter position right now. Then you can feel free to get in on the OB, which will be here. All right. This is our OB right now. So I'm gonna add more on that OB if we get a 15-minute candle closure. RTY is the Russell. How the fuck do I offset this more? Anyone know how you offset? Oh shit, I'm dumb. So there's SMT right now with YM. Make sense to everyone? Girl, hold on. So stop loss placement wise, you can go, I would probably go like that. That's what makes most sense to me. And that's your 2 there. Right, let me record this shit. Alexa, pause. Right, so this is the trade at the moment. This is RTY. I'm in off a starter on this inverse, and then you can get in off the order block once we get it. That's my logical standpoint for this. I just want those highs at least today. So what I would do, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to alert in the Discord to take the inverse or wait for the OB. Yeah, which contract are you using RTY? Because I can't remember. RTY M6. And if you want to use the micros, I believe it's MRTY. Or, you know, what is it, Gabriel? Shit, I forgot. M2K1 it is. Alexa, play. Yeah, I'm just alerting. So you see my stop losses? I want it to be the 4-hour low. 24. Right, that's all sent. RTY. I'm in RTY off this inverse so value gap. So you see how RTY, so this to me is a B plus setup. RTY made the lower high, while YM made the lower low. Drop that down to the 15 minute. This is on the, that was on the 4-hour, right? 4-hour, you see? Drop this down to the 15 minute. And ideally you want to see this candle closure over this OB. All you have to do is on the inverse of value gap you can get in light. No way. Really? What's oil done? Holy shit, look at that. That's crazy. Right, what is price doing here? This 4-hour looks like it's going to flip. They're doing complete opposites at the moment. Fucking hell, this is like a slow grind of shit. So like I said, you can either buy light here, right? And then add at the order block or wait for the order block. Why can't I get rid of this shit? Can explain. What I would ideally want is a 15-minute OB candle closure, and then you can look to add or scale in or even get into the position off that order block. I'm watching YM as well. $15-minute. Gabriel, where's your stop? Same as mine. I assume your stop is actually a bit lower, like down here. I like YM's got a nice little draw though. Yeah, I know. Oil pumping isn't. Yeah, I know. It's not going to help us whatsoever. But at least we got the entry. We got the tag now. Well, we already had it. We already had the low in. So this is not the best. But we'll have to see. 955 low. Oh, okay. Yeah, yours is a bit below mine. Looks to the left. Yeah, yeah. If you look at Dow as well, look at those. Look at these highs here. This looks nice. Yo, what's up, AS? I just can't trade the 5 minute in conditions like this. This looks shit. But I haven't traded RTY in a long time, so I'll give it a crack. I've already taken this very light, so I'm okay. Because I don't have as much data on RTY. That's what I want to see. So what I would do is, you see these highs here, you set alerts at these highs, because if YM takes them, then we're gonna create SMT, of course. People are really trying to sell in this. What the hell? Wait for this 15-minute candle closure. That will give you more confirmation that you need. Four-hour internal to external. Yeah, take care, AS. I might as well fucking just chill. If anyone's got any questions, feel free to ask. Put it like that. Like that. And then just adjust your stop to wherever 2R is. I'll do that. Let me move that around. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me get rid of this because this looks a bit messy. Just understand that these are weird conditions, man. Correct. Why is Bitcoin just kicked off again? Holy shit, Gabriel. That Bitcoin short. Two. No, but what I'm saying, no. Basically, what I'm saying is, I got out of the trade because I set an invalidation point for myself. I got out of it, and then Price has done that. That's the reason I was saying it. Good girl. Holy shit, man. Oh, that's the wrong indicator. Bruv, why? Where is this shit? $15. Did we take those highs, Gabriel? No, not yet. Where are you trading Bitcoin? Do you mean, what do you mean? As in what broker? Binance. Shit. There's your tag on the OB. I forgot to alert it. Oh, where you live? Oh, I see. So I basically I'm paying attention to if we take this correlated high. What you could do is do that, maybe. But it's up to you. Holy shit, man. What the fuck am I watching? What the fuck is this, man? You got 30-minute inverse now. I do not like that. That is not good. What we've just done. This could start framing the reversal. I What the fuck is going on? Is the big man still active? Is he still on YouTube? He's still talking? He's still talking, man. Fuck. Why is this guy on? What the fuck? What is that? Holy fuck. Holy fuck. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Holy fuck. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? I've gone break even now, by the way, guys. So my risk is now reduced to fuck. I'm break even now. So it's now risk. It's basically a risk free now. BE. Can you see that? I think it's Trump getting active. Big man Trump's getting active on the mic. But like I said, right, it's a risk-free trade now. As you can see through my lovely break-even drawing. There, I believe it was a tweet. I'm going to check it after. I just need to manage this. And I'll check it. Yeah, Trump kill zone. I'm waiting for it to take that fucking little TP. Gabriel, did you get out? You must have got out of that. Because you got in before me. I'm just trying to see where we can leave a couple of runners to. If Price is going to get a bit active like that. I think that 4 hour there is just the obvious one. I'll probably just get out there. You'll be shocked, right? But I've seen Price reverse here. So, hence why I am break even. I'd rather get my piece, all alerted in the signals chat, and then fucking get out. See, this is how price used to move. This is in 2023. This is what I was trading all day. Yeah, I'm out. Pew! Who caught that? W's in the chat. W's in the chat. No one caught that. Fuck all of you. I'm joking. Cold. Cold, cold, cold. Cold, cold, cold. Alexa, pause. So that is full TP hit. That was a what? I scaled in twice. So I went in with one contract on the inverse and then one contract on the OB. Which is pretty sick. So other than that, pretty light. Gabriel, you take that? TB hasn't hit yet. Cheers, thank you, thank you. That was cold. That was actually cold. I'm out full. I'm out of that fucker. Do you want to trade breakdown? Yeah or nay? Do you want me to do a trade breakdown? How's that only 11 people? I've just given you all the free fucking trade. And there's 14 people in the TikTok. That is mental. So what was that because of? Let's have a look. Trump said that's TP. Nah, mate, I'm inside of trading, you see. So he said... What time did that happen? 10:45. He said... Iran open to US outreach, ready to listen. Cold. A sudden surge in oil and S&P futures 2 minutes Monday. Cold. W in the chat. Yeah, for real. Mo, did you take? I assume you took. And fucking CL's doing what I wanted it to do now. I wanted to get in... You would take CL off of this order block here. I just don't trust the fucker. Nice, Mo. Cold. Like, look at CL right now. Holy fuck. Look how volatile this is. Did you all just see that? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. I'll post the... that is disgusting. I will set this up for a trade breakdown and I'll get it up tonight on my YouTube. That was fucking disgusting. I just want to check something. Holy fuck, man. What the fuck? Why is it doing this so much? This is crazy shit. I'm not gonna lie. But that was cold. That was an A. I believe there was an internal as well. That was technically an A plus. Technically, anyway. I think we could see price go up here. Whether that's today, I don't know. But this is because Nasdaq and ES didn't have any SMT, so you can use RTY for SMT with YM. Gabriel, you must be out now. Oh shit. I keep forgetting I'm out full. Does that make sense to everyone? W's. That was cold. That was actually sick. Fucking heart attack though. Scaled in on 2 minis as well. That was cold though. So if you want to watch this back, you can actually watch the YouTube recording back if you want to see how I came about that trade. There's one thing I want to check quickly, and that is this. So was there any? This is going to be YM. Right, I just want to check. Was there any SMT, as in? I actually can't believe fucking we just took a TP, right, and fucking people are in it and they just don't fucking give a shit. See, Gabriel, are you here still? I want to show you this. You're fucking in US 30? No worries, man. So you wouldn't have actually had an entry if you were trading the candle free and you were waiting. Cold. Yeah, just waiting for TP. That was cold. That's probably been the first decent trade I've had. Wait, just be careful once YM takes these highs. But even look at YM TikTok. Look at this. This is YM. If I remove this for you. Like, look at this. Let me get rid of this as well. Like, YM literally gave you an inverse fair value gap tag twice. You had half an hour to get into that trade nearly. And you all fumbled the bag. I'll get my executions up on the screen. How do I turn on Tradeovate? How do I turn the arrow up? So has anyone used my alpha code to win? Yeah, nice, Gabriel. Cold. Holy fuck! What? Look how wiki this is. Right, I mean, there's not a lot else I can do now. If no one's got any questions, everyone apparently all of a sudden knows how to trade. So I guess we'll just leave it there. I can't believe that fucking how shit that delivery was. What the fuck, man? Even on CL, I don't have a clue why we're moving like this. What the fuck? Yeah, go like that. Very bizarre. So I'm just trying to see on the 5 minute, did we actually get anything of interest? So there would have been no entry on the 5 minute. As it stands. Gabriel, please be careful though. Don't be stupid with your TP and try and just you have to get 2R. Please be careful of all of this here. This is all failure swings. Don't do something you regret just because you're trying to get the exact amount of 2R. I'm curious to see if we form the candle 4 wick here and then go lower. How the fuck do I get my executions up to show everyone them? Oh, you know what I can do? I'm logged in on this. There you see, RTY. Where's RTY? All done by yours truly. Where's that shit? Does that make sense to everyone? That was on the 5 minute. What did the 5 minute even do? Alexa, play. Five minute, you had an inverse, also 5 minute OB. Gabriel, how much what are you doing? You risking evals or funded today? There was actually, Gabriel, there was actually a fractal model entry. Let me get rid of my drawings. Actually, no, I need them on. I'll do this for now. Shit. Yeah, look at Gabriel. Look at this. So where we obviously had our inverse value gap, right? We had our SMT, which you already know about, right? Then we had our change in state of delivery here, which is our candle 2. Alright, that's our candle 2. And then candle 3, because we closed outside of it, we wanted to trade the candle 3 or the candle 4, right? So what do you see here? This is candle 3. YM actually swept this low, this basically making it a change in state of delivery once we candle close through it. So you candle close through it here. So you would actually be in this now, possibly. Fucking stop loss is huge though. What did Bitcoin do? Holy fuck. I don't even know if I had that Bitcoin position on here. Clean as fuck, boy. Right, all I'm gonna try and do now is I want to make sure, is I just want to put my executions on the screen. Was the expansion. So this was trading the candle 3. Right, other than that, guys, I'm going to head off. See you later, TikTok. And I will be back live again tomorrow. If you caught that win with me, then feel free to @ me on the Instagram or the Discord, and I'll make a YouTube breakdown for this later on and post it. Take care, everyone. Yo, YouTube chat, who's in here still? Who's stayed to the end? I don't think anyone is. Right, I'm going to head off now, YouTube. Take care, everyone, and hope you have a good day. Thank you for joining in.